Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
Whoa,
back.
whoa, 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 whoa. What the
Can,
hell do you think you're doing?
can I help you? I'm
Yeah.
introing like I do every time.
You know what? I think I got a little chair over here in the corner of the room for you. How about you sit down and let somebody who's I don't know, winning take the lead on this one.
By 20,000, you're
Oh,
barely
oh,
winning.
did hold on just a second. 20,000? Did you win 20,000 fans?
How much work have you been putting into this
Did
YouTube
did
channel?
you
Because I don't think you've
did
been putting any of the work in.
I don't have to put work into the YouTube channel when I'm the current reigning, defending, and of all time general manager of the year. So how about you park your happy little losing butt in the corner over there and let me do my thing? All right?
You know,
That's what I thought. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 of GM Mode in SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. I am, of course, the owner, the general manager, and the all around most talented piece of talent in SmackDown.
I'm just
Yeah,
going to start calling
just
you
let us
Vicky Guerrero.
let us sink in for a minute. Excuse you.
You heard me.
Over in the corner, I'm not done yet. Winners are talking.
Okay,
Winners are
Vicky.
talking right now. Okay.
Whatever you say, Vicky.
Now, in this episode, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of spoiler. I'm gonna give a little spoiler. I'm gonna continue my 1 week winning streak against Mr. Dan McThing, and you guys are going to look forward to that, and it's going to be some of the best YouTube content that you've ever seen in your life. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and begrudgingly pass it over to my rival since he's on Raw, and technically, if you go by time standards, Raw comes first. So I guess that means, I guess that means he's going to have to go first. So, every good star needs an opening act. So, Mr. Dan McThing, go right ahead.
You know, for all intents and purposes, I really don't care what you think, what you have to say, nor do I allow it to bother me because, like I said, from now on, to me, you're just Vicky Guerrero. So, on this day, I see clearly. That's all that matters to me. And
I mean, I'm married to. And I'm married to a legend. So I mean, you can see all you want.
and you're gonna get divorced.
Actually, you know what? Actually, no, you can't see clearly because you wear glasses.
So do you, motherfucker. So do you.
Yeah, but
All
I'm
right.
not claiming to see clearly. I'm not a hypocrite.
I will stab you in the throat.
Not
All
very
right. Well, I don't really care. All right. So last week, I didn't set any rivalries. I just kind of went all out. This week, we got to get a rivalry that works for Undertaker HBK. I'm so thrown off by talking to Vicky Guerrero right now that I don't even know what's going on. All right. So let's find one that will actually work for this. Betrayal's 1 star. What the fuck? I don't want to do lose or leave brand because I'm not getting rid of either Taker or Michaels for that matter. But
Give it time.
None of these work. All right, let's figure something out here. All right, fine. We'll just go with what we got for the time being. We'll figure this out. We'll go number 1 contender because we have a number 1 contender in Shawn Michaels. He's going to go for 14 weeks. That's what we're going to do. All right. We will make this work. There it is. All right. So, we got that. Booker T is our Intercontinental Champion. So, with that being said, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to have Booker T against Rob Van Dam. Oh, no. Oh, no, that should work. Oh, got to select. Oh, they do have to be dirty. All right. Well, fine. John Cena will be the Intercontinental Championship hunt. We will roll with that. So give me a second here. And then we want to at least have one Divas rivalry as well. So let's go back find something for the women to do. All right, there we go. Get that going. This one will also go for 3 weeks. So we can have Lita and Mickey. There we go. All right. So now, let's check the email. We got nothing there. We don't want auto delete on, but we'll go ahead and get rid of that because we don't care about that. And then let's go ahead and start putting this show together. We do not need anything for heat. We are going to go ahead and put the WWE Championship on the line. Undertaker and Shawn Michaels in a ladder match to kick off the show. We are going to hype up that title match, and we are going to advertise, get some money. Then we are going to put the Intercontinental title on the line, and we are going to do that.
Are you just repeating last week's show?
No, I am not. But we're going to do a table match. That is going to have one Booker T and John Cena. Get that going. Kicking off the show will be for the Women's Championship. Get a couple of extra women on the show here. We got Lita and we got Mickey. Mickey will have Trish Stratus in her corner, and then Lita can have Melina in her corner.
That seems a little fitting. I appreciate that little tongue-in-cheek right there.
But apparently I can't have it for the Women's Championship, so we'll hopefully be able to build up Mickie James for this. Try and get that going so she gets up in the rankings so she can actually fight for the title. Then we are going to do an elimination tag team match where we're going to have Big Show and Kane, who I want to be my tag team champions. We're going to put them up against Masters and Carlito because I would like them to be a tag team as well here. Try and get that going. All right. In the third match, we are going to have a parking lot brawl. It is going to be JBL and Batista, which is another rivalry that I will get going. Oh, that did not save. JBL and what did I say? Batista. Oh, I made Batista heel, didn't I? So I gotta go Kurt Angle. So I will do JBL and Angle. Because I'm pretty sure I made Angle a face. I can check that here, right?
I believe if you just select a rivalry, you can see who heels and faces are.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I didn't want Lance Cade. Kurt Angle and JBL. Okay, so there we go. So that gets that out of the way. Then let's do a triple threat match. We are going to go with RVD, Shelton, and change one. No, we're going to keep that as it is. We're actually just going to go with the singles match. we're going to go Shelton Benjamin versus RVD. And then we're actually going to do a match on Heat. Because apparently one of my tag teams just decided to implode and are not getting along very well right now. So let's see if we can't do this then. Big Show, Kane against Master. Oh, Matt. Okay, so we're actually going to do this then. Try and get Cade Murdoch going. So then what we're actually going to do is we're going to change that up just a touch because we're actually going to do Carlito and Chris Masters because they are not getting along right now. And then we are actually going to put Cade and Murdoch over here because I would like them to be in contention for the tag titles, but since they are not currently eligible to do so, all right, so let's do one thing really quick. Let me see if it'll actually just let me put it on them. So I can put it on them, but they're not in contention for the titles? What sense does that
I guess
make?
they are now.
Let me see if it'll actually let me put the titles on the line. Oh, see, now I can put the titles on the line. So if they lose them, then they're out of contention for the titles. But well, fine, whatever. It is what it is. So there it is. All right. So we got Carlito and Chris Masters, who have currently imploded, who are trying to just work out their differences. Apparently in Miami, Florida, where it is very hot. So I guess that's where the heat comes from this week. And then we've got Lita versus Mickie James with Melina in Lita's corner and Trish Stratus in Mickey's corner because I would like that to be a title program. Hopefully I can get Mickie up the ranks here a little bit to do that. Shelton Benjamin and Rob Van Dam are just kind of fighting for contention because they would like a shot at the Intercontinental Championship at some point. And then we've got an advertising promo. Backstage brawl with JBL versus Kurt Angle. And then we've got Big Show and Kane versus Murdoch and Cade Murdoch. Get that one down since we have that rivalry going as well. And for the record, Eddie was giving me shit about taking notes about this before we started.
Hey, hold on. Do not put words into my mouth. As soon as you said, "Oh yeah, you're managing two GMOs," I 100% redacted my statement.
And I was gonna give you credit for that, but you didn't give me a chance to.
Well, in my defense, you don't give me credit for a lot, so.
Well, I try, but you make it really difficult. And then
all you have to do is look at my picture and give me credit for being like the best person you know.
I don't know about that. And we're gonna hype up the WWE Championship main event. And then we've got Booker T versus John Cena in a table match for the Intercontinental Championship. And then we've got Undertaker, Shawn Michaels in a ladder match. Wait, do I got two ladder matches? No, just the one. Okay, perfect. I will confirm my match card and hand it off over to you, good sir.
That's cute. Like you're doing back-to-back WWE title matches. You just handed the freaking tag team titles away. That's not how the wrestling game works.
Well, it is,
Mr. McThing. Well, I mean, you're gonna see. Now, you're going more for the pizzazz of it all, I guess. But see, here on SmackDown, we believe in stories. We believe in building superstars the way that superstars deserve to be built. All right? And I'm going to treat these superstars with the respect they deserve and not just give out title shots willy-nilly for no reason.
If you say so. Well, seeing as you didn't even have your controller plugged in.
No, my controller was plugged in, but Parsec was not working. So, yeah, that's a game thing. So we're going to go ahead and check the schedule. Oh, yeah. Friday the 12th. And it looks like we're going to be live from the Isle of Samoa this week. So let's go ahead. SmackDown results. Yeah, looks pretty good. Looks pretty cool. All right. Where are we at? Reports, right? No, or was it rosters? That's what I'm looking for. Rosters. So everybody needs a good rivalry. Everybody needs a good rivalry. So we're gonna go ahead and go. Let's see. Let's report. Let's check out the Power 25. Check out the Power 25. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, yeah. Mrs. Foley's baby boy is on top with Triple H, and I think what we're gonna do is I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue that rivalry because Triple H being Triple H, he's not gonna take a loss. He's not gonna take a loss like that. Yeah, so we're gonna go. I don't want to do loser leaves the brand. And you know what? He got hurt during that, and he's not really very happy now. We're gonna go to Judgment Day, so because we have 2 months to build these storylines. Where is Trips? There we go. And Mick Foley, don't get me wrong, he's a really good guy. But he's getting a little cocky.
Kind of a dick in this game.
He's kind of a dick in this game. And Triple H, I mean, don't get me wrong, Triple H will forever be Triple H, but he's in the right. And despite the fact that it was a hardcore match, Triple H is like, Foley, you can't beat me one-on-one, man. There's no way. And of course, what we need to do now is we need to build up who the next challenger for the championship is going to be, whether it be Mick Foley, whether it be Triple H. I don't know. All right. So we're going to go back to the Power 25. We're going to check our contention one more time. And let's see. So I believe we had Edge and Randy Orton in nice one-on-one action tonight. I think we're going to do that because they tried to go for the tag team. They tried to reunite, and it didn't quite work. But no, I can't do that because they are both on the same thing. So, oh, you know what? Here we have a match here. So how about we go? I see something maybe forming just a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and go.
Thank you for showing me that you can actually separate the Power 25 by brand too. I didn't know.
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I figured that out as soon as I looked at the Power 21. I saw the L1 button, and I was like, what does this do? Oh. Okay,
that's genuinely helpful in a way that I didn't see before. So thank you.
I learned that right now. I would have shared that information with you. I was just going to check the normal Power 25, and then I saw the L1 button. I'm like, what does this do? I just didn't say that out loud. All right, so we're going to the student will turn on the teacher because, as we know, here we go. As we know, for the longest time, if you've been, paying attention to WWE history, Bobby Lashley has been training Umaga for the longest time, and eventually it hit a point to where the Samoan bulldozer, Umaga, can no longer be contained. And now Umaga is going to 100% definitively turn on Bobby Lashley. And I do believe that's going to be a nice number one contenders feud for my United States Championship. So that sounds pretty good to me. We're going to go ahead and number one contender because we need some contenders for the World Championship. And I do not believe I can do this right now. Oh. Do I have Randy Orton as a face? I believe I do.
No, he's a
No,
heel.
I don't. He is a heel. He is a dirty heel. And because he is a dirty heel, I mean, Rated RKO lost the chance to win the tag team championships,
did
and that's
indeed.
gonna have consequences. And well, what y'all didn't know was after last week's record-breaking episode of Friday Night SmackDown, the season premiere, I might add.
20,000. It was only 20,000.
Record-breaking. Was there a record before that? Nope. I set the record. I'm a trendsetter. What can I say? But Orton did edge dirty and RKO onto a steel chair. So up to Judgment Day, yeah, those two are going to collide, and whoever wins is going to be the number one contender. Now, speaking of number one contenders, so we're going to go rookie partners, because it's I'm feeling like a tag match player. And there we go. So we've got Ric Flair and Ken Kennedy, our current tag team champions. And they're going to be going up against a very interesting tag team that's ended up coming together. Matt Hardy and Kenneth Kennedy.
I don't know if you can book that.
I'm going to try that. Oh, I did not select a rivalry like I did that. I'm going to find out right now. Okay. So I need to turn Ric Flair first.
Yeah, I was gonna say you need to turn Flair.
Yeah, I was gonna set up one of my promos to do that, but instead I'll have them in a match. So
you should use your promos to do it anyways. That way you can set it up for next week.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Even if you've been nothing but a dick, and a lovable dick at that, I'm still I'm still gonna be your voice of reason. It's what I'm here for.
You know what I do. On a cosmic level, I do love you too. But don't tell anybody I said that. Don't tell anybody I said that.
On a cosmic level.
On a cosmic level. All right.
I will be your cosmic king.
Man, that sounds like some good news.
Because he's going to punch you.
Because he got to punch you. All right. Finlay loves to fight.
He does indeed.
Finlay does love to fight. And Finlay absolutely is going to fight somebody. No, not a humiliation storyline. We're going to talk a trash locker room storyline. And Finlay's not happy, okay? Cuz you want to know why?
Well, why is that?
Finlay's locker room was trashed? There is a man on this roster who just can't help himself. And Paul Burchill is after Finlay's, more specifically, Finlay's little leprechaun gold. And he trashed his locker room looking for that gold. And so because of that is going to turn into a United States Championship rivalry. Paul Burchill versus Finlay.
If Burchill can actually challenge for the title.
Well, we're going to get there. If it doesn't end up being for the title, it doesn't end up being for the title. But I believe that Paul Burchill is not going to have any problems fighting for the title. All right?
Okay, if you say so.
I do say so.
You're allowed to think that. So
we've got our main events. We've got our number one contender kind of going. We've got our second number one contender moving. We've got a trash locker room. So that takes care of the U.S. That takes care of the World Championship. That also takes care of the number one contender for the World Championship. I cannot, unfortunately, I cannot do my tag match yet. However, what I can do is a nice little cruiserweight rivalry that's going to move on to Judgment Day. And let's see.
Make sure you check the contenders, because the third one should be the contenders, right? Or is that? Oh no.
No, it's just clean and dirty.
Never mind.
Yeah, I believe my champion is was it Ray Ray?
It was Ray, and I'm pretty sure you had him up against super crazy last week. 'Cause he was
No, it was Chavo last week, wasn't
was
it?
Chavo? I don't know if he was in contention for the title.
It might have been super crazy. I'm gonna double check that really quick.
No, go back.
Virtual.
Chavo Guerrero's in contention for the United States Championship. He should.
He is in contention for the United States Championship. I'm gonna say if they're in the Power 25, they're gonna count for it.
If it shows contender, they should be. So
yeah,
Paul Burchill's a contender for the United States Championship. So you're good.
Perfect.
There.
Yeah, so we're gonna go Chavo. We're gonna go Chavo Guerrero. All right, rivalries. Where's my cruiserweights collide? There we go. We've got Ray and Chavo reigniting a rivalry. Oh, I can't do Chavo.
Try it because it might not require a dirty superstar.
Most of them do.
Right. Go ahead and give it a shot though, just in case.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, one clean and one dirty. Well, it looks like it's gonna be. He's super, and he's crazy. He's super crazy.
I can't believe that Gregory Helms is not in contention for the Cruiserweight Championship.
It's a little unsettling. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so that takes care of my cruiserweights. That takes care of my number one contender. Actually, you know what? I gave you some crap for notes, and I kind of take that back. So I feel as though that's not a half bad idea.
The GM mode most certainly requires some sort of notes in some way, shape, or form.
Plus, on top of that, I just have a really bad memory. So even the thought of making fun of you for taking notes, I immediately regret. I don't do this very often, and you will not hear this very often. However, McThing, sorry.
I'm waiting.
I said sorry.
I'm waiting.
I already said it. You're not getting it again.
I'm waiting.
Oh, you can wait. You can wait even longer. If you weren't listening, that's on you.
You know that scene from Avengers when Thor is going to say something to Loki and then Iron Man comes in and takes Thor away?
Yeah.
Now listen here, brother. And then Iron Man comes in. This is my Loki moment because I'm waiting.
Oh, I mean, you can just keep waiting then. You can just keep on waiting then.
Taking up valuable time here.
I am taking absolutely valuable time. But you know what? My time is the most valuable. So...
Yeah, you keep saying that when, I take some fans back this week.
This week you might take some fans back because you're giving away a WWE title match on free TV, which in the long run is going to hurt you because where's the build-up? There's nothing else going on with that.
I mean,
and
they have to be in the match together anyways to keep the rivalry going. So why not just put the title on the line?
Because that kills the storyline. You can't just have a title go back and forth all the time. And plus it makes, what if your title changes hands? That makes that reign absolutely meaningless.
I mean, if it gets me more fans in the end in terms of the algorithms of this game, I don't really care.
I mean, if that makes you feel better.
It does indeed, Vicky Guerrero.
Wow. Just gonna keep on going down that, huh?
Yeah. I am indeed. Got to fill the time anyways while you're jotting down your notes.
I know, that's true. I should have done this before, but I didn't think I was going to need it. But then I remembered, oh yeah, I have a bad memory. I should probably not do that. All right, so I need one more rivalry to go ahead and throw up. So,
I mean,
you have
one more in the works. You just can't do it.
We're gonna go outnumbered, and we're gonna have. Who do we want to do this with? Who do we want to do this with? I'm going to go with...
Well, because it was going to be Mercury and Nitro that you were going to have.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and have Mercury and Johnny Nitro. And they... So,
that messes up your tag team rivalry, though.
Here's what happened.
God damn.
Here's what happened. All right. That was going to be the plan, but the plan has been scrapped. Okay? Because
Typical WWE.
Johnny Nitro and Joey Mercury, they accidentally bumped into the Boogeyman while the Boogeyman was performing some kind of spell. And now Eminem is lost in this kind of like hoodoo world that the Boogeyman owns. And they are desperately trying to break out of it by beating up the Boogeyman as much as possible.
And the Boogeyman wins every single week.
That is a very distinct possibility. That might happen. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised. So. All right. So this should take care of my last one. Oh, I just want to check one last thing real quick.
Remember, you only have 6 matches, and you've already got 6 rivalries.
I know. How about you chill?
I'm chilling.
Are you sure? You sound tense. You sound tense.
I mean, it's been a while.
That's fair. That's a mood.
Why are you always in a mood?
I am always in a mood. I am a mood. You don't even know. Okay.
I've learned by playing SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 GM mode with you.
You know what? And that's not all you gonna learn.
You went ethnic on me for a minute, folks.
I did. All right. So, to the schedule. We found out last week I only have 19 superstars, so I'm at a disadvantage right now.
I mean, you could always go and sign somebody.
I could. I might, but not right now. So I needed Ric Flair to turn face. Right? Pretty sure. Yeah, Ric Flair needed to turn face. And I'm absolutely going to run an advertising promo. And let's see, how do we want to do this? So we're going to go and kick this off with the hooty goody stuff. So we're going to start off with a handicap match. Because they're really grumpy with what happened. Like the show gets kicked. Well, actually, you know what? Well, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it. So we're going to go and start off with Boogie versus Johnny Nitro in a 1-on-2 handicap match. And then next, we're going to go ahead and, do we want to do, how about we do, I'm going to keep this week relatively simple. Because I want my specialty matches to mean something. I want them to mean something. And although there is a chance that I'm giving you an advantage by not having the WWE title match on this week, it's okay because in the long run, I think this is going to pay out. So, going to have Rey Mysterio go up against Super and Crazy. Super Crazy. All right. And then after that, I think we're going to go, We're going to go with... Oh, no, not for a title match. We're going to go with in a... We're going to go ladder match. A 1-on-1 ladder match this time. No, not a ladder match because I can't think of what's going to go on top of the ladder. I'm not going to throw matches together without reasoning like some people. So we're going to go single manager with manager. And Ken Kennedy is going to have the Nature Boy in his corner as he goes up against not Mark Henry. That's not what I wanted to pick. I wanted to pick Matt Hardy controller. And where is one Gregory Shane Helms for that nice little match?
Okay, so that's what your tag team program is going to be. That's right.
Yes, that is my current tag team program. It was not Eminem.
Fair enough. I thought that was going to mess up your program. I was trying to be helpful, and I was in your way, and I apologize.
As you should. And this is how it's going to start.
Oh, I see you're taking a page from my book by booking another parking lot bra.
But see, the thing is though, there's actually like reasoning for this. Because
you're telling me that if JBL and Kurt Angle were in a parking lot brawl, that you wouldn't watch the shit out of that because they're just fighting all over the arena? Nah, I didn't fucking think so. Thank you very much. Walk out the door. Walk out the door.
But why are they fighting in the parking lot is my question. What led them to that moment? But you know what? Tune into SmackDown this week. And I will show. And you know what? Actually, hold on. I don't even know if I'm gonna do that. No, I'm not gonna do that. Actually, no. You know what? Yes, I will. No, I won't. Now that you said that, I'm not gonna do a backstage. I'm not gonna do a backstage brawl anymore.
Good,
okay?
because that'd be you ripping me off.
No. Instead of what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do single. Actually, no, we're not gonna do. Yeah, we'll do single. No manager versus manager. Bobby Lashley's gonna be with Umaga, and Umaga decided there's a better force. Not Mick Foley. That's not what I meant to pick. Umaga decided there's a better force that he wants to tag team with. Mark Henry. Because Mark Henry is better than Bobby Lashley in absolutely every single way. In a straight up fight. Edge and Randy Orton. Do we need anything else? And of course, in the main event, we have to have our top two. So how about Triple H? How about Mick Foley? And see, this is the start of something, Dan McThing. This is the start of something big. This is the start of something that you won't be able to handle because you're just haphazardly throwing things together without any thought.
No, there's plenty of thought. It just doesn't need
without
to be
any
drawn out.
without any elegance. There's nothing to it. There's no substance to your show. So, all right. Now, who don't I have booked? I don't believe I have Chavo Guerrero booked yet. And I do not have Psychosis booked. So we're gonna go ahead and have them kick it off on Velocity. They're gonna have some fun down there. They're gonna enjoy themselves. And do I have anybody else that I haven't booked yet? Got Super Crazy, Burchell. Did I do the Paul Burchell Finley match?
I wasn't gonna say anything because I was kind of hoping you would actually forget about it.
Oh, I didn't put that match in. So we're gonna go ahead and. How do I want to do this? Now I gotta think. Oh, I know what I want to do. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and instead pull some Teddy Long and
do a tag match player.
I'm gonna do a tag match player because Rey Mysterio. Let's see who's my heel and face on this.
You're gonna have to go back to your rivalries and look.
I'm gonna have to go back to my rivalries. I don't remember. All right, we got Finley as the heel, Burchell's the face, Mysterio's the face. Okay, because so if you look at the lore and if you look at the history, you'll have to remember that Paul Burchell and Rey Mysterio are very good friends, and there was a time not so very long ago that they sailed together on the high seas. Did you know that?
I did not.
Of course you didn't know that because you're uncultured swine. That's why you don't know a damn thing about pirate history.
I'm not the one that spends my weekends playing that stupid game from Microsoft either.
All right. So, looks like I've got everything good to go. I'm a little sad I almost forgot that match because that was one of my favorite ones to form. But, yeah. So, we're going to go ahead and confirm this match card. And, well.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. We'll start off with Raw.
All right. Let's simulate it up. Carlito with a big win over his good buddy Chris Masters. Maybe we're heading towards something there. It could very well be happening. We're not sure yet. Mickie James taking a dub away from Lita, hopefully with the help of her good buddy Trish Stratus. hopefully putting her in contention for a future women's championship match if the fucking game allows me to do it. Because why she's not, I don't know. It's Mickie James. Rob Van Dam proving why he deserves a shot at Intercontinental Champion Booker T. So we'll make sure we note that. Kurt Angle with a big win over JBL in their parking lot brawl because JBL's just fucking shit up in the locker room and Kurt Angle said enough is enough. JBL's constantly kicking people out. And Kurt Angle said, "You want to kick people out? Then let's go somewhere else. Let's do this." Big Show and Kane win the tag team titles like I expected them to do so. And there it is. Kane and Murdoch had the titles. They were gifted the titles, no less. And then they immediately lost them.
I can't but feel this is an allegory for something.
I fucking knew that was going to happen. It was a tornado tag match as well, so they immediately just got destroyed, I'm sure. John Cena beating Booker T for the Intercontinental Championship, the one title that John Cena has never held in his illustrious career, and now belongs to him after beating the five-time, and two-time Intercontinental Champion Booker T.
I mean, maybe if he would have kissed up to the GM, he could have been awarded the title, kind of like Kate and Murdoch got awarded the tag titles. But, what do I know?
I wanted to put the titles on the line, motherfucker. And then, in a ladder match, Shawn Michaels defeats The Undertaker for the WWE Championship, a championship he has not held since 1998.
And you gave it away for free.
Hey, I'm going to get the fans this week.
I mean, you can get the fans this week. I mean, that's perfectly.
That's going to be a 4-star match right there.
Oh, here we go. All right. So of course we're gonna kick it off. With Velocity, because Velocity is very important. There's a lot of talent on Velocity that we have such stars on SmackDown that. Sometimes they got to be put off to the sideshow, but it's okay because they make that sideshow their own. And this was truly a one-match card as Chavo Guerrero lost in decisive fashion to Psychosis in one of the best cruiserweight bouts that this division has seen yet. But we're not done yet. Because we have SmackDown April 12th coming at you live from the Eye of Samoa. And we kick this night
live
off
on a Tuesday to tape for Friday.
At
least Monday Night Raw is live every week.
Excuse me, did I interrupt during your show?
I'm just saying. You want to say it's live, but it's live to tape.
This is live.
It's live.
This is live. All
live
right?
to tape.
Look. The Boogeyman started some stuff, all right?
I was really hoping he would win.
Friday Night SmackDown started off with the Boogeyman coming out to the ring. And I'm going to be straight with you, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what the Boogeyman was doing. There was some kind of smoke. All the lights were red and stuff like that. And it was really weird. Eminem came out. And they was running. They were looking for a fight. They bumped into the Boogeyman. And then they were gone. Not really sure what happened to him. They were seen 5 minutes later after the commercial break. Their heads weren't in the right spots. And then finally, they snapped to. They realized what happened. And Boogie had to go down. But despite the fact that Joey Mercury and Johnny Nitro won the match, the Boogeyman I don't think he cared. I mean, some might say the Boogeyman let them win. I don't know. Only time will tell. As we move into the second match of the night, where Rey Mysterio and Paul Burchill found common bonds. Rey Mysterio's aggravation towards Super Crazy. Super Crazy's absolutely pointless attacks against him was interrupting Paul Burchill's pretty simple treasure hunt. I mean, Burchill just wanted Finley's gold. Is that too much to ask for? He's a pirate. That's what he does. And they win in decisive victory over Super Crazy and Finley. Moving on to the next, the reigning, defending tag team champions who actually earned it. in one-on-one action. Well, 1.5 versus 1.5 in a hardcore match. Ken Kennedy with the Green Bay plunge from Green Bay, Wisconsin, pinned Matt Hardy. Gregory Helms tried to help, but the Nature Boy was right there to stop him. Continuing on, Bobby Lashley in a surprise upset. Umaga with Mark Henry in his corner. It was not enough. See, Bobby Lashley proved that in this situation, the student may surpass the master once, but the students will forever be the student. But don't put Umaga down just yet, because this ain't over. This ain't over. As Mark Henry said multiple times, you're knocking on the door to the hall, brother. He didn't say brother, but I'm not very good at doing a Mark Henry accent impression. But it doesn't matter, because
you
Edge,
think you know him?
Yeah, exactly. Orton did too. And you know what? Orton was wrong, because not only with a spear, but with the educator.
And an
Edge
execution.
ended up the educator.
He hit a spear and then the execucation, and then
He did not hit.
Come on.
Did you watch the match?
Come on.
Did you watch the match?
I love the name of execution.
I mean, I do too. But Edge did not execute Randy Orton in this. He did not execute.
He did educate,
Randy Orton,
which is a great name as well.
Yeah, he did educate, as Randy Orton had no choice but to succumb. No. Edge takes the victory.
It almost seems like that should be heading towards an ultimate submission match of some sort.
I mean, perhaps you don't know what the future is holding. There is a chance that the ultimate submission match could be the type that is decided in this rivalry. But moving on, Triple H, he's not happy with the fact that Mick Foley's been talking all this smack. He's been rivaling up since he won the championship. And Triple H proved that in a straight-up one-on-one match, Mick Foley can't beat him, at least not yet. Triple H takes the victory and is one step closer to winning his championship from Mrs. Foley's baby boy. Thank you all very much for watching the #1 show on Friday nights, on Saturday nights, on Sunday nights, on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday. It don't matter what night of the week. Friday Night SmackDown is the best night of the week. Thank you all for listening in. Thank you all for watching. And I will see you next week live on Friday Night SmackDown.
Settle down. It's live to tape. Secondly, let's see what the fans actually think for a minute. So why don't you settle down for just a second?
I will settle. Go ahead and continue. Let's see what the fans have to say.
Fan change. Raw, 60,000. So you remember that little 20,000 win that you had last week? Well, those 20,000 came back, and 40,000 more came with them, right where they belong on the show that's, actually live and not live to tape. Taped on Tuesdays, airs on Fridays, so any little issues that you have during the show can just get re-recorded. Not on Raw, it's live, pal. 60,
you also gave away the WWE Championship on live TV, and I mean, of course, that's going to draw ratings. I mean, look, you gave away the championship, and dude, do you know how Fridays are? Do you know how Fridays are?
Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at the reports. SmackDown results.
I had to deal.
Hold on. Hang on. Let me give you credit. This is a very well-built show. Very well-built show.
Yes, it was. I know. How about you look at your own stuff? You look at your own stuff.
I am all over the place. But still, 4 stars.
You gave away the WWE Championship on free TV. Of course, people are going to watch that.
It's a parking lot brawl. 3.5 stars.
Nobody. Look, all right. You give away stuff like that on free TV, it's not going to mean anything down the line. All right. And besides, I had to deal with freaking the NASCAR race this week. Okay, you had the championship on the line. I'm starting to build up storylines, and I had to deal with NASCAR. I mean, look, of course you're going to gain fan time this week. Okay. Of course you're going to gain fan time this week.
Hang on.
What?
If you're going to blame NASCAR for losing out, there's one thing you should at least know.
What?
NASCAR is on Sundays.
No, it's not.
It airs on Sundays because NASCAR
Do you
season
watch?
doesn't. I do not watch
Do
NASCAR.
you watch NASCAR?
I
So,
do.
so if you don't watch NASCAR,
listen.
if you don't watch NASCAR, how do you know?
Let me finish.
Okay.
Because it always starts the week after the Super Bowl. Since there's no football on Sundays, they replace it with NASCAR. Now, granted, no, I do not watch 40 men driving in a circle, taking left turns, another left turn, unless it's Ricky Bobby, but that's a different story for a different day. If you're going to blame anything, blame it on the fact that nobody wanted to see matches that didn't have any importance in the long run. I put the title on the line. I give people content they want to see. It's not my fault. You just don't care about the people.
You know, I'm a little hurt that you're disgracing the proud tradition of NASCAR by not understanding that the third race of every season is always a night road course that has left and right turns, and it takes place on a Friday.
Okay,
and
if it's the third race of the season, then it would happen in late February, early March.
No one.
NASCAR season starts the week after the
Nope.
Super Bowl.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Fine.
Nope.
The important thing is here, folks, 60,000. I'm up 40,000. Let's take a look at that graph, shall we? Oh, look at that. Can't really see much now, but just wait till next week when that red line goes up.
Oh, what, you're going to put the WWE Championship online for the third week in a row and completely nullify the prestige of your belt?
I mean, I might.
Wow.
I mean,
You have no content with your show.
I-
Your show is all of it. You know what? Your show is just, you're just throwing stuff together and seeing what sticks, and eventually you're not going to be able to escalate.
I mean, I don't need to as long as the people are still watching. And at least,
I mean,
at least right
but
now, it's still only 2 hours. And guess what? Guess what the other advantage I have is? It's live and not live to tape.
I am live. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. Well, seeing as you cut me off from the outro last time, and seeing as I'm the winner this week, you're welcome.
You're the winner. You're the winner by a technicality. You're the winner because you threw a bunch of stuff. You pandered to the Star Wars fan base. Instead of making a nice, well thought out, developed movie, you just said, here's all the people that you know doing the stuff that you like, and it has no meaning, no substance behind it. In the long run,